The most common mistake that the people make during their initial years of career is that they don't focus on the resume. They just look for a particular job, start preparing for it by learning new skills, and then they feel that they are good to go. But that is actually not the case. Resumes are ultimate and the most important thing, as they are the ones that will help you in getting that interview call in the first place. And if they are not built well, then your entire preparation is of no use. Resume selection is one of the first hiring processes in any industry, and that is why it has to be taken care of with great focus. Hello everyone, I am Harshit and welcome back to the series where I'll be making you interview ready. And in today's video, I'll be talking about how to build a great CV or a great resume. So if you are new to the channel or you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. And on that note, let's get started with this video. So let's start with the first step of building a good resume. And that is to make your resume neat, clean and simple. Now what do I mean by making your resume neat and clean? By that, I meant that don't bombard your resume with all the skills or all the achievements you have. Try to add the skills that are in alignment with the job post you are applying for. Adding unnecessary things or irrelevant skills can actually harm your resume. Try to avoid that. And the next step is to make your resume simple. Now if you search for resume templates, you will find a lot of fancy templates available. But those fancy templates are of no use, not for engineering profiles at least. Instead, you can create a simpler resume and that will benefit you a lot. Now, let's start with the second pointer, and that is what all fields are important that you should have in your resume. So let's start. The first one is your name. Your name should be in bold letters and that should be visible from a distance, because that is actually the main attraction point of your resume, right? Under your name, you should have your contact details. For your contact details, you can have your email, your phone number and your LinkedIn profile. If you want, you can remove your phone number, but your email and your LinkedIn profile is a must to have. Then comes the education field. For education field, you can have your high school, +2 and college education details, along with the CGPA if that is good enough. And if not, you can always choose to remove it. Then comes the experience section. If you are in a job or you have done some relevant internships, you can add them here. Make sure to add the company's name, the timeline, and a brief summary of the project that you worked upon. Try to make your summary more interesting by adding some more quantifiable details. For example, I increased the sales by X percentage by doing this, or the software which I developed helped X number of employees, etc. This will help in catching the eye of the recruiter, resulting in your resume getting shortlisted. Then comes the skills and abilities section. This is actually the most important section and I will tell about its importance in further down the video. For now, you can categorize your skills and add them here. And make sure to add the relevant ones. Then comes the projects section. This is also an important section as it highlights the practical experience of the skills that are just listed above in skills and abilities section. Add the projects that you have created or you have worked upon here in this section. And if you don't have a project, then go and create one and add it here, because this is a must. Then comes the achievement section. In this section, you can boast about yourself, add all your achievements and tell the recruiter how great you are. But try to avoid some very past achievements like from your school and all. Try to add more recent ones. Then comes the position of responsibility section. This section is actually a must to have as it tells the recruiter that you are capable of taking a responsibility and you have demonstrated it before. So try to make an example for this and add it here. Then at last there comes hobbies and interest section. This section is basically used as a conversation starter by the interviewers. You can add your relevant hobbies that are outside work here in this section. But if your resume is filled and you don't have much space, you can always choose to remove this section. Now the last step of building a great resume is to bypass the applicant tracking system software. Now what is this software? So when the companies and the recruiters get bombarded with a lot of resumes, they use this ATS software to filter out the resumes on the basis of some keywords. And those keywords are usually the skills that are mentioned under the requirement section of that particular job profile. And that is why skills and abilities is one of the most important section. Because if you have that skill in your resume will get shortlisted by that ATS software and you will get one step ahead in your selection process. So that's why read the requirements of the job profile carefully and add those relevant skills in your resume. This will help you in getting a better chance of getting your resume shortlisted. So these were all the pointers which can help you build a great resume. Furthermore, you can have some more sanity checks in which you can make sure that your resume has good alignment and it does not contain any grammatical errors. So if you follow all these instructions carefully, I can assure that the chances of your resume getting shortlisted will increase exponentially. That's all from my side. This was Harshit Trehan signing off. Take care everyone, and I will see you at the next episode of this series in which we will talk about what is the right way to apply for a position at a particular company. Till then, keep preparing and be focused.